Warning, this podcast contains some strong language and adult content. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm Trey B. Lyon.
And I'm J. Mello the Great.
And you're listening to T&J's Child's Play.
We created this podcast to give young adults an escape from their daily lives.
But we're here to remind you that shit is still real, so wake the up.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
We like to highlight excellence in the young black community.
As well as give y'all some bomb advice and create a place where you can just kick it with us. Catch our show here every Thursday with some new content, and make sure to follow us on our social medias at T&J's Child's Play. Well, hello. Welcome back.
I thought we left that voice in last episode.
We're not making this a regular.
doing this.
Okay, I was
Hi,
feeling
Jada.
it.
Hi, Trey.
Hello, how you doing?
We're back, guys.
What's up? So we would like to welcome you guys back again
To another episode of T&J's Child's Play,
Yeah,
the
just like
podcast.
T&J featuring D.
Hey,
Featuring D.
hey.
Drop a clues bomb. Let me stop.
All right, come on now. Fuck around, get sued.
Oh,
Okay.
Soon.
So what happened this week? How are we doing? What's up?
Well, Trey's ratchet ass went to Pretty Nasty, and I had to go to work, so I'm pretty jealous that I couldn't go be pretty ratchet with you.
Wow,
Yeah.
Pretty nasty.
No.
I mean, I feel better knowing that Jada didn't go either, but damn.
I'm so weak. Now she called me ratchet. Trey's pretty ratchet ass. With
He
pretty
only ratchet because I
nasty.
couldn't go.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so we would have been ratchet together if we both would have
Yeah,
been.
I
Hood, rich.
maybe
Welcome
next
to
year.
my hood.
Or maybe the next event, because, you know, we got spring concerts and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to take off because I'm trying to be lit.
For real, we should all
Absolutely.
go to a party.
Pop
We
out.
should.
Pop out.
Let me know.
Yeah.
I ain't ordered from Fashion Nova, though. I saw so many of the same fits.
The same
Baby
skirt
girl.
with just
I mean,
a
don't get
different
me
top.
wrong. Some of them, like, they wore those outfits, but some of those outfits wore them.
Yes.
So,
You didn't
But
own
yeah.
it. It owned you.
oh,
Yes.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, but that was pretty nasty with something interesting. Yes, it was.
Had different types of years. I saw a
bet it
little
was.
07 fashion.
I'm sorry, 07. What you see?
I
Wait
saw
a
some
minute.
stuff. And then some people looked really good.
Yeah, I'm seeing that lace is maybe slowly but surely, I guess, like going out of not going out of style, but I saw a lot more strappy stuff.
Yeah, I saw a lot of
Like
strappy
I
stuff.
saw this girl. It was like the material was a material in the front and back, and then it was like straps on the side or
Yeah.
like tying things. She looked bomb.
She did look good. I know exactly what you're talking about too.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna put this big body beans in that dress.
And
Not
the-
this big body.
The velvet material is staying too. I see a lot of people with velvet
let the
material.
velvet go.
They're not letting it go.
I
I saw
don't-
about 5 dresses.
It
velvet.
made me think I'm gonna get a static shock whenever I look at velvet material.
No.
That's what I think of.
I seen a lot of
Static.
people and I was like,
Ah.
oh no.
Yeah, that's how
Take
it
it
was.
back.
Your friends are not your friends.
Your friends are not your friends.
Because they wouldn't let you walk out the house like that.
Yeah, no. That's how all my girls show me. I show them my outfit weeks in advance. So they be like, "Bitch, take it back."
Take it back.
Mm-mm.
No, they look like they just put it together.
Yeah, literally last minute. But you know what? You do what you can.
You know what? They had a little good time. You know, everybody
Mm-hmm.
did what they did. So, but yeah. So we'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of T&J. You have made it through another week of hell. Yes, welcome to college.
Oh yeah.
Because school is hell, and we know it. But you're strong, and you're strong enough to stick through it. So we continue to push through your weeks. And
Push through.
Yep.
we don't have too long until spring break. We got a couple of weeks until spring break. How long we got? Like
I don't know.
Maybe
Is it
3
really
or 4
spring break?
weeks.
Because a bitch still gonna be working. so.
week. Yeah, it's just your break. Your break from school. So
Yeah.
what is it?
I'm not gonna lie, I was contemplating dropping out just because of a simple Spanish class, but I got it together now. I got it.
Oh,
Maybe you should send me an inspirational text on
yes.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. I got you. I'm gonna make note of it.
Because Senora, what's her face? Almost caught a fade.
A fade.
Wow,
A
senora,
whole fade.
mamacita,
Not just a line. A whole fade.
despacito.
I should have took French. I was better at French. I don't understand that. I was so much better at French, but I couldn't get in
Bonjour,
because
je m'appelle
ODU
Jada,
admitted all of these kids at once, and it filled up.
I was like,
Yeah.
psych, thought you
Yeah.
That's how it always is with the classes. It's like Black Friday shopping.
Right.
Yes.
But you know what? My advisor brought up a great point today. I mean, no, not today. Why would I talk to sis on a Sunday? So I met with her on Friday, and I'm going to take my last 2 Spanish classes at TCC for the low.
Okay.
Okay, and they will still transfer over.
Yeah. That's
That's a
smart.
good.
discounted price.
Mm-hmm. For a class I don't even want to take anyway, you know.
And then you can take it like maybe like over the summer. Or,
Yeah.
So you can focus just on that class.
Because you know it's part 1 and part 2, and I don't mind taking one class, or you know.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Because you know what, I ain't gonna need. Damn, how we getting to school? I'm technically like I won't be a junior in the fall if I don't take those 2 classes during the summer. Yeah. Danielle's graduating in 4 though, so don't even worry.
Gotta do it in 4.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It'll get done.
Some of us get too comfortable.
Gotta do it in 4.
Mm-hmm. That money will get paid back. Maybe.
But we got like 4 or 5 weeks of spring break, so just hold on. We almost there. We got like 4 or 5 weeks. That's like a month. That's a month.
Let me go. Tiana Taylor. I know you heard that, but it's okay.
I probably did.
It's off her keep the same energy thing.
All right, so before we get into everything, let me get into something real quick, okay? Before we get into the show. People, in general, are some son of a bitches. They're some son of a bitches.
Oh, okay. No chaser. No chaser.
No chaser.
Straight at you like
Keep it straight, no chaser.
They're some son of a bitches. And you have to realize that. Everybody is not your friend. Okay? And everybody's not out here for you. People are some son of a bitches. And that's just that. You can't control anybody but yourself, and we talked about this. I just have to reiterate it because a lot of us need to hear it. Damn it, I need to hear it. I need to hear that I cannot control people.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, tell me.
Okay. Trey, Jada, you are not responsible for anybody else's actions but your own.
Damn.
Just like that.
Although we wish we had control over what other people did and do, we do not.
I need to hear it.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the world going on?
Because people will test you and try you and see if you're gonna cave in, if you're gonna react.
And that's where they get that satisfaction as soon as you react.
Right. Do not react. Do not give in. You are showing people that they can do certain things to you and they can get a reaction out of you. They can get something out of you.
And you win when you don't respond.
Right.
Yes.
You show do.
Because they be like,
I
damn.
love to win.
They be like, damn, I thought I had them. I thought I was about to get something out of them.
Psych, bitch, you thought it.
You're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be like, okay, I know that you're trying to get something out of me, and I'm about to, I got a piece. You know, just got to bring my piece.
Don't let nobody take the piece that you work hard to accomplish.
Right.
And I remind myself of that on a daily.
Do not react.
I probably say it too much.
Yes. Because you're showing people that they can get a reaction out of you.
This is true.
Let that shit go. Let it go. They'll be dealt with accordingly. Because karma is a bitch. Period. I'm sorry for my language, but you just had to hear it. You can't control the people. Let it go. Anybody that is trying to reach for your inner peace, they've got to go. Anybody that's trying to get a reaction out of you, they got to go. That's it. Cutoff season is not over. It is not just a part in that takes place a certain time of the year. It's always cutoff season. If that person's not benefiting you positively, then you can let them go. It is okay to let them go. Because if they're costing you your inner peace, they're not for you. And
don't be hesitant.
At all.
I love my best friend, and I hope she don't get on me for this. But, like, I have to get on her all the time. And not in a mommy type of way, because I do have the habit of coming off as a mama. But I have to let her know, sis, your time is precious. That is one. You can get money back. You can get a lot of things back. But you can't get your wasted time back. Wasted time and wasted energy, okay?
No.
Let them go. Let
go.
Let that be somebody else's problem.
Right. Do not. Ooh. Do not. Yes, let it go. You're absolutely right. Because you can't get your time back. You cannot get your time back. As much as you want that shit back, you cannot get it back. Can't get it back. It's gone. It's gone.
For good. So,
and
keep it moving.
Yes. I had somebody try me over this weekend. Okay. And
can y'all tell?
Yes. And this is pre-recorded. So this shit is fresh, okay? Ooh. Don't think that I'm still thinking about your ass later throughout the week, because I'm not. Thank you.
Yep, this is 48 hours after the incident happened, so boom.
It's still pretty fresh.
Right. So we ain't fully through the week, and I'm still thinking about your ass.
And that's like, I'm just glad you didn't react.
Oh, I did.
Because after, like...
I did.
What was your reaction?
We ain't even gonna talk about that.
You ain't even tell me the reaction. Okay, you gotta tell me later then.
I went low. You know what I'm saying? And I just never realized how low people can go. Mm-hmm. And I try not to meet them there because they try so hard to get at a certain level, and I try not to stoop down and meet them at that level. How dare you
step off of your pedestal to meet them?
That's what I'm saying. And in the moment when you heat it, and we talked about this the other week, when you heat it, you ain't processing things right. You have to take time and step back and say, okay, what is next? Let's recap here.
But that's the thing. Just like we make people earn our love and earn our trust, make somebody earn your anger. Don't give that out so easily.
Right. Because I'll surely handle that shit out.
I'm not saying I'm one to let everything go. I am not there yet. But some stuff I've truly learned to just, like, let go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you won't have me out here looking like a dummy. You'll argue with your damn self.
That's the process.
I ain't going to give that energy. And I know my mama always instilled in me, don't you go back and forth with nobody. Either y'all going to run them hands or you're not. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But I'm saying, like, now I use that for every situation. Even if I'm not finna, you know, get physical with you, I'm not going back and forth with you either. I said what I said.
Right. And that's it.
And I don't say anything that I don't mean.
Right.
Period. That's why I try not to be too nasty with people, because I meant that. And I don't like to hurt anybody's feelings, but you know what? I don't like to apologize.
Fuck your feelings.
At all. So that's why that's why I really try not to say nothing nasty. Not because I don't want to say it. I don't want to apologize later on because I'm not sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you feel how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And for you to go back and apologize, no, I shared what I shared.
If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't have said it.
Yeah, for real. But people, they just don't want to see you do well.
That's a great point.
They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you happy doing your own thing. They want to see you stuck on them. And if they really care about you, they wouldn't want to see you stuck on them.
Which is so true.
It's a great point what she made, like, let them earn your emotions.
Right.
They don't need to see you cry. They don't need to see you happy. They don't need to see you sad, angry.
Right.
If they earn your emotions, then we can go forward from there. But if they're not worth that, then they can't be worth anything else either. Period. But, like, all jokes aside, yeah, that was a good point.
Oh, thank you. I always feel like extra great when Jada give me that pat on the back.
You so.
I'm serious.
She's speaking facts.
Nah, but for real, they'll let you go. They'll let you go, and they'll let you grow into your own person. They don't want to see you down. You know, they want the best for you, but you just have to realize, like I said in the beginning, you know, we have some hating people out here.
But when you truly let it go and you're at peace with the situation, you decide to no longer go back and forth with somebody, it starts to become amusing. Like, wow, you're really big mad. You're big bothered over me. Like,
yes.
I'm telling you, it feels good. My ex still won't let me go.
I mean, and I don't want anybody to be like stuck, like, oh, can't let me go. But like, it's like,
I'm talking about as far as they're always going to keep up with you and see what you're doing.
Right.
Winning.
Period.
That's what I'm doing. Minding my business, moisturizing, drinking my water, ain't worrying about nobody but me.
Yes.
Winning.
Yes. And that hurts. That hurts the other person. That hurts the other person for you to say, damn, look, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. I'm getting some shit done. And that hurts you? That bothers you?
Yeah, if anything, if you really cared about me, you should be proud of me.
Right.
But everybody not built like that. I think I say that every show. Everybody is not built like us.
Yeah, well, if you're not built like me, take your hating ass on. Bye.
That's exactly what it is. They're not over with the situation, obviously. They're not over it. So even if they're gonna go forth with it being mature and whatnot, they're showing they're showing their true colors as well, but they're also showing their immaturity.
Amen for true colors.
You know, hey,
because we need them.
Yeah, that's their emotions.
All right, that's it by my little rant. Go ahead, Daniel. Make it do what it do.
Make it do what it do.
Make it do what it do.
All right, fine. So, you know, this episode we're going to be talking about the idea of theorizing. Okay, look, I ain't gonna even lie. I looked up the definition for theorize because I just feel like I love the fact that when you choose a topic, Trey, I don't always know what it is. So therefore, that makes me educate myself.
Yes.
I have to look things
Theorize.
up.
Oh yeah.
Theorize.
Learning it.
I remember we
So-
came up with that word, theorize.
Oh my gosh. So I'm going to let Trey give y'all a brief but in-depth type of understanding to what theorizing actually is.
Definitely. Okay, so when we picked the topic theorize, we were saying, okay, so like what is something that is like people are talking about and people are like, discussing, but it's not like really brought up. Like what are some like really broad questions? But what my friend Miss Danielle did here was she took that and she flipped it. And she kind of, talked about herself and, just like that whole perspective of yourself, of your person, and of what people take from you, I guess you could say. So go ahead read your spiel.
Okay. So for me, when I looked up theorizing, the synonym for it that came up was speculation. So to me, I connect more to theorizing in the aspect of speculation, which is the synonym again. Like I've always had people speculate about me since I could honestly remember. And it has always been things that were negative. Like I'm just now getting to a point where I don't know what I'm doing differently. I do know, but that's a different conversation. But I'm saying, like, I've always had people speculate negative things about me, and I'm just now getting to a place where when people speculate about me, it's positive things. Maybe my face has softened up, because I used to get that, smile, baby girl, boy, get out my face. But, I've always got the negative speculations and the comments of she's loud, ghetto, uppity, arrogant. First of all, choose one. Am I uppity or am I ghetto? Which one is it?
Pick one.
Actually, I take both. I'm a little bougetto. But I don't play me. I know how to act. It's just like, and chances are the person who's speculating about me doesn't even know me on a personal level. Right. There are few people that really, truly know me because it's a pleasure to know me. Therefore, I don't give everybody that pleasure.
Yeah.
So, it's just like,
confidence.
Yeah,
I love it.
You have to have that confidence.
I love it.
Because I want you to keep speculating about me. You see what I want you to see. The things that I put on social media or I say, everything is pretty much premeditated for me. Everything is well thought out. I'm not gonna, everything I do is with a purpose, basically. So it's just like, if you go off of everything I post on social media, everything, or things that I may say around certain people, you're still not gonna know me any better than,
It's this whole idea of, judging a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? So like me looking at you and I'm like, oh yeah, she loud, ghetto, she trashy. You know what I'm saying? Like those are
which I am loud.
Okay, but like those are the quick thoughts that comes to somebody's heads. But it's just like when you actually open up and have a conversation with that person, you're like, oh, damn, this is a really nice person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, actually, when I first met Danielle and she was cracking jokes at our lab at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, girl, it's too early for this. Like, go ahead. But she's
smile, get up.
But as you can see, she's here and she's very knowledgeable and she knows what she's talking about and she's a great person. So we have to break this idea of just like judging somebody.
That's
based
America's
off of,
problem right there.
Judging somebody based off of what you see. You know what I'm saying? I could have a do-rag and you see me. I'm not about to mug you, girl.
Right. A hater may say I'm loud. My friends just say I'm expressive.
That's another thing. Like with people in the like popular era, like they do one thing, that doesn't mean that they're the worst person
they're
in the
necessarily
world.
that person. We all mess up.
Everybody makes mistakes.
We all have our moments. Right. Yeah.
Like your cousin didn't just get out of jail last week.
Right. And some the hater folk may say I'm uppity, but my friends say I'm well mannered. It's all about how you're looking at me.
It's all about how you look at the
me.
situation. And you can't judge nobody off of one scenario.
Ooh, absolutely true.
So when she took it this week and she flipped it and she talked about, people just, off bat just judging you, that was a great point to me because you shouldn't just judge anybody off bat. We have to be more open and, like more open to figuring people out, to actually having a conversation with them, to getting an actual understanding of them versus of what we see and what we allow our minds to understand about that person. You know what I'm saying? If I just, see Jada and I'm like, damn, she look mean. and I never have a conversation with her, I would never know that Jada is a nice, down-to-earth, loving person. You know, she may not show it sometimes, but, you know, you have to really try to you have to give people that chance. You don't deserve my
kindness. Plus, you don't know what maybe has happened to Jada or what just happened during her day 5 minutes ago.
Right.
You don't know what the next person is going through or what they're currently dealing with in their life at the time. So maybe if you see me, if it comes off, I'm appearing to be frowning or upset or something like that, instead of saying, smile, why are you looking so mean? How about, how are you doing today?
Or how's your day going?
Right. Yeah. You know, you look beautiful. I like your smile. You know, because that's going to make me smile. Tell me I'm pretty and I'll smile.
Tell me I'm pretty.
So that's when I hate when people, I tend to hate when people do that. Why are you not smiling? Cause I'm walking to my car, nigga. Like, what am I supposed to be cheesing?
Right.
Cheesing, walking out of my Honda. I mean, I love a Honda, but dang.
Damn, my shit need gas. Why I'm smiling? I gotta go.
I truly, right. You want me to smile? Give me $10 on this gas.
I'm so weak. Yeah, but that was the whole thing with Their Eyes. We just wanted to, you know, it'll be a little different next week. But I love what she did there, and she flipped it, so I had to keep it there. So you want to go ahead and get into these tidbits, girl?
Lord Jesus, Lord Harvey. I just saw a post about it. She posted with Terrence J now.
Yeah, Terrence J.
Who?
Lord Harvey. Just now?
I thought him and the model Jasmine was still dating.
I don't know what's going on.
Her name on Instagram is like Golden Barbie, but her name is Jasmine something.
Look,
I used to want to be that thin so bad.
Look, don't nothing last these days. Okay.
No, he was with her for a while though. Y'all sure they not just friends?
Who?
Oh, Lori Harvey and
they're probably
Terrence
just friends.
I
just saw her. He just posted the
Jasmine
picture.
Saunders or something.
Yeah, but I think he broke up with her after that big car incident. But that's beyond the point. We're not talking about Terrence this week. We talking about Lori what's her name? Harvey. Yes. I said Horvey.
Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey.
We're talking about Lori Harvey.
Lori the Aspiration.
Come on.
All right. So within the past 4 weeks, supermodel and daughter of Steve Harvey, Lori Harvey, has been in on social media seen with figures like Future, Trey Songz, and Justin Combs, just to name a few. Some say that she's just out here being a thought, which I don't think is the case at all. And others say that she is just playing these men how they would play her in come time. So that is one of the concepts in her father's book. Oh, yeah. Do you guys think that the 90-day rule and multi-dating is what she's doing and basically taking her dad's advice? Or is she just having fun and coincidentally being spotted with all these people?
Oh, please let me go first.
Go ahead, girl.
I just feel like with Lori, let her live her best life. I feel like she's doing what we're supposed to be doing while we're young, which is dating. If you're in a relationship and it's monogamous and you guys are strictly, you know, what's the word, committed to each other, that's all fine and dandy. There's nothing wrong with being in love, but there's also nothing wrong with dating. There's nothing wrong with seeing more than one person. It doesn't necessarily mean that she's sleeping with all of them. And if she is, it's truly nobody's business because she's securing her bag. Who can be mad at that? Nobody. I'm just saying, in future, look at how many baby mamas he has. Right. You better play him the way he might play you in the end. And with Trey Songz, I did feel a little bad for Trigger Baby because he did look he looked genuinely happy with Lori. See, Justin Combs looked a little soft to me. I mean, not soft on the level of like he looked like he real fragile. Like them feelings is real fragile. He looked like he be a singing nigga.
But the thing about it is, it's like with Trey Songz, I love Trey Songz. He's very talented.
And he's from Virginia.
She gave him a little taste of his own medicine, but we ain't gonna get into that.
But then again, we don't know these people. We don't know, personally.
And we don't even know. Maybe they just all friends hanging out.
If anything, if instead of aspiring to be like anybody else, aspire to be like Lori Harvey. You know why?
Yeah.
Because she's showing you that it is healthy, and the idea of genuinely dating around should be normalized. It's not normalized now because if you see a girl out on a date with one guy and then you see her again at a different restaurant with another guy,
and then you see him
she
on
automatically
Snapchat.
a hoe.
Oh, she a hoe.
But he can date whoever he wants and see whoever he wants, but she's supposed to date one at a time. I don't think so. You don't know what my twat
and
being.
That's what I'm saying. Like social media, Black Twitter, they're not used to seeing females do this.
No.
And dominate and be successful.
What's wrong with
her
being so empowered within herself?
They're not used to it. And that's why people have a problem with it.
Let sis live out her options. They all fat.
Now, if it was a male model,
not really Justin
if it was
Combs.
Steve Harvey's son, he would be applauded. Like, oh my God, look at him getting all these models and stuff.
Right.
But now y'all have a problem with it because it's a female. Now that's on y'all.
That's the only reason that it's a problem. I tell you that black women are scrutinized like nobody else in this country. It truly makes no sense
at all whatsoever.
We are the most disrespected and underrated human being on this planet. I swear on everything that I love. We can literally, you know how some women can do no wrong, okay? Black women seemingly do everything wrong in the eyes of black men, white men, everybody. In the eyes of everybody else, black women all do wrong. But
look, shots going off up in here in this studio.
She has to be in one little box and date one rapper.
Right, don't box her in. And I feel like, you know what?
In.
People are probably like, a lot of people, especially our age, don't even know the difference between dating and being in a relationship.
Oh, my God.
If I ask one of my friends, oh, so are y'all dating? No, we not together. I didn't ask if y'all were together. I asked if you were dating. Dating as in to court, to go out maybe to the movies,
get to know
to
someone.
dinner, having different conversations, spending genuine time together to get to know each other. That is what dating is. But you know what? A lot of guys, a lot of young men do not date anymore. They don't court. They don't court you. They slide in your DMs and you want to ask me what I'm doing every 15 minutes. I'm at work.
What you doing? I'm at work.
I'm taking a shower.
What you doing?
Without me, I'm paying a bill. Ask me without you.
Oh, my God.
What you doing? You saved me some food.
Right. No.
Why are you asking me this?
I didn't.
So you just want an awkward conversation?
I need a bulletproof vest in here.
Oh, get your nails this color. Cash at me.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
Pay for them.
You cover for everybody. Look, nobody's safe.
Nobody is safe because I'm just like,
I'm tired of it.
I hate how men can do whatever they would like to do, but as soon as a woman does it, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know why y'all really mad.
They don't.
Y'all don't know this girl personally. You don't know. She could be celibate for all we know.
She probably is.
You never know. I mean, with Trey Songz.
Right.
I mean, but I'm just saying, I mean, it wouldn't be him if he didn't get a little nasty. But
this right here is
a
penny
dropper. Drop them draws.
Whoa.
But anyway. But yeah. I just feel like people need to ease up on black women. A lot.
I was like, whoa, it's this one. And then it's this one. It's this one. Not to have like a double standard, but I think she's just playing the game. She's playing the game and she's doing well. I think she's very attractive. She's a nice looking young lady. And I think she's 22.
She's 22.
She's 22.
Yeah,
and she's out here.
She's like 2 years older than her.
And she's like living her best life. And if she want to be seen with this one and this one, I don't think that everybody should be posting on their Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
See, but a lot of it's paparazzi.
Yeah, but when Shawty Girl was posted up with Trey Songz, I was like, damn, are they in a relationship?
They did look into it. Maybe they just spent a couple days together. Maybe she was filling him out,
But like foot on the face, you know what I'm saying? Her foot being on his face, that's relationship stuff.
He was rubbing her feet.
But then again,
you're not about to have your foot on my face and we ain't in a relationship.
But you don't know if he did something. That's
you talking about to for them to separate?
You don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what, happened between them.
Yeah.
Or,
we don't know.
I don't know if I like
There's three sides to every story.
I don't know if I like the idea of like
somebody foot be in your face?
Well, hell no. Don't put your damn foot in my face. But, I guess the dating concept. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you personally don't date multiple people at a time?
Hell no.
I do. And I tell you to your face, I'm still, until somebody comes out of their mouth and says, Danielle, you're the only person that I want to be with. Will you be my girlfriend or be my girlfriend? Unless we have that conversation, I'm not going to assume anything. Yeah. So therefore, I'm going to carry on and do me as true.
I was just watching the video
as I should.
I mean, I guess there's a valid point. Definitely a valid point. I guess it really just depends on the person. It depends
on the person.
Because
it's two sides.
Yeah. But look at it like this. If you were dating multiple people, if one didn't work out, all your eggs are not in one basket. And you're like less likely to be invested.
Yeah, I understand that. But
or as invested.
The last couple months, I ain't doing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, to put all my eggs in one basket. I ain't giving you, I might put an egg in that goddamn basket. You know what I'm saying?
Dozen.
I'm not going to put all of them in and be like, oh yes, I hope this person is it and I hope this works. Hell to the no. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to invest all that time and energy, and I don't even know if you here for real.
Right. As long as you're upfront and honest. Like, the people that I'm currently texting or getting to know, okay, so how I genuinely hate when somebody says, like, oh, you talking to your hoes. No, but you're not the only person I'm getting to know.
Right.
Yeah. And
I'm honest with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
I'm
grown. When you start paying a bill or two,
I agree
I'll
with
answer
that.
to you.
100% to a certain extent. You're gonna ask me out, then don't be talking to nobody else.
Until I'm your girlfriend.
Exactly.
Then
That's the only way that gets crossed out. But I was watching a video on this earlier. It's interesting that you guys brought that up, like how you don't really prefer the multi-dating. You think that it's really healthy. It's literally two types of people. It's either people who multi-date or people who court.
Yeah. And neither is wrong.
Right, it's no right or wrong answer.
wrong.
Absolutely, it's no right or wrong answer.
Neither is wrong.
But if my ass is talking to you and you talking to somebody else, I'm gonna be the one to be like, oh, okay, cool. I'll see you around. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you on the flip side because
not the flip side.
You know, I'll see you later, whatever. Why waste my time? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But don't think of it as like wasting your time. I just feel like I don't know where, I can't even like pinpoint in what generation I would say that courting and honestly dating became, it had developed a negative connotation behind it.
Right.
Because it's just like I said, people will want to sit there and text you all day or talk on the phone, and it's all fine and dandy, but when are you going to take me out on a date?
Right. Yeah.
Period.
Because to me, I'm just like, we can talk and text all day, but if we're not going out on a date, how am I supposed to know? Do I like the way you carry yourself in public? Do I like the way you treat me?
Is
Are
there
you
actual
opening
chemistry
doors?
there?
Are you opening doors? And if you hesitate to pick that check up, it's a wrap.
I'm weak.
I'm old fashioned. Court me.
And
I want to be courted.
And she talking about multiple doors. She talking about opening up the damn car door, the restaurant door, and she talking about opening the doors.
Because you still see older gentlemen doing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm just like, I don't understand when people stop teaching their sons. And it's nothing wrong with dating multiple people. Just be upfront and honest.
But like, I kind of already know y'all answer to this, but let's get into it because I was watching a lot of relationship stuff with the YouTuber Shannon Boudreaux. She's a sex expert and she has a popular YouTube channel. And she was in an open relationship with the person that she's married with now. So I want to know what you guys thought about open relationships.
You said who?
Her name is Shannon Boudreaux.
Oh, okay.
Shannon
I do.
Boudreaux,
Okay, I didn't know that was her last name.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
so isn't she recently married?
Yeah, she just got married a couple months ago. And they were in an open relationship until they got engaged and then they finally were married. So I just want to know what you guys thought about it. Because it worked out for her. So
I mean, my holy rolling auntie always told me, baby, you single till you married. And that is the most, like, holy rolling auntie I have.
Another thing about it is some people think that, open relationship, you can go and sleep with somebody next weekend, then y'all just back together. But she said that's kind of wasn't what it was. She just would go out with other men and whatnot. But they had an open means of communication. Their communication was very effective. So he would know everything.
It really, 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 to me, in my opinion, it depends on the type of person.
Yeah.
And, you know, like what you guys establish as, okay, this is appropriate, or I'm okay with seeing other people if you're okay with seeing other people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with having sex with other people if you're okay with having sex with other people.
See, I'm okay with dating and going through the courting process with multiple people, but once I'm in a committed relationship, I'm in that relationship. I'm not okay with that, because what you're not going to do is be like, okay, you're my girlfriend, but we're in an open relationship.
Right.
No. That's what we're not going to do. I don't play them type of games, and I ain't on that type of time.
If you have a title, you know what I'm saying? We got a title. Hell no, you ain't going on a date with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you... What's
do you
missing
need from
here?
somewhere else?
Right, like what the hell
Exactly.
is missing from right here for you feel like you need to go out and find it somewhere else?
Because to me, once you ask me to be your girlfriend, you feel like, okay,
that's it.
I can see myself with this person for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be nobody's girlfriend for 10 years, but I'm saying like, me becoming your girlfriend is the first investment. You know, then I become your fiance. Next, I'm wifey. That's the end stage. That should be not everybody, but that would be my end game. I personally don't get into a relationship with somebody I don't see myself with long term, and that's some real shit.
Yeah,
right there.
I can feel that. Some of my dumb asses just jump in. Oops, sorry.
Yep.
I mean, you know what? She did another video on YouTube as well. I'm not sure if she was facilitating the whole video, but I know she was in the video on YouTube where it was people who believed in a strictly monogamous relationship.
Yes. She's
and
famous for those.
What is it? It's poly something. Finish it.
Yeah, I forgot it.
Poly something.
Yeah.
Y'all can look up the term.
Yeah.
But they were, discussing their different views and why they felt like they only wanted to be in a monogamous relationship and why they felt like they wanted. Is it a polyamorous?
The damn polygon popped up.
Right. I ain't never been good with geometry.
I'm weak.
It's a poly something. However,
polygamous.
Polygamous. There you
Polygamous.
go. Okay. Yes. So I
Is that how
understood.
you say it?
Polygamous. Yeah, polygamy.
That's how you say it?
Yeah, that's how you
Polygamy.
say it.
Mm-hmm. So I understood where each person was coming from. However, I just know I couldn't be a polygamist. I couldn't. Me personally, I'm too selfish.
Yeah,
Not even selfish. I'm exclusive.
Because I kind of feel like, okay, yeah, we in a relationship, we working on something, but you could be working on something with somebody else.
Right.
And at any point in time, then like I guess that's the open dating thing. But if somebody has a title, I wondered did they have titles?
Now, what if I'm your girlfriend and we in an open relationship and you start dating somebody else and then you decide, well, I like them better.
Hell no.
This gets tricky, man.
Yep.
And it's interesting. It's very intriguing to me. Like, you had an open relationship and now you're married. That's crazy.
No.
And it's so healthy because, like, they put everything on the table on their YouTube. It's crazy. But I know y'all won't go for it.
Not me.
I just wanted to talk
I
about
ain't
it
going
for a minute.
that. Look. It's a very thin line. I don't mind the multiple dating aspect, but once we have decided that we all in, once I'm all in because I'm loyal to a fault. I can't see myself being loyal to you, and you. Yeah. And I don't know how to split my loyalty. I ain't built like that.
Come on.
So
can't split it.
Split the loyalty.
It's all in one.
It's all in one.
I just feel the magic every time we sit down and get on these mics.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a damn spark is up in this room, and it just push. I told you I need a bulletproof vest on.
All the black magic.
It
in
ain't
here.
safe.
I wish y'all give me some melanin. I need to darken up.
No, shut up.
No.
So stupid. All right, so let's get into the rest of it. Let's get into the show. So this week we're talking about being our own person. Being your own person, to me, in my opinion, is healthy. It's healthy. It's very beneficial. A lot of people, especially like in relationships, don't like the term of you. I guess you can say like being your own person. Mm-hmm. If you're not your own person, then it's not a healthy relationship. Because we talked about this a time before, that it should be two individuals that meet
I got
each
a
other.
good example for that too.
Go ahead.
Get it, Jada.
You know that Damo and Chrissy stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
She was a totally different person in that relationship. And she said it. She said it last week in her Genius interview.
Yeah.
I changed because I thought that was going to make her happy.
Wow.
That I was going to... She basically said that me dressing masculine was going to make me be like the best person in the world for that person.
Yeah, and you cannot.
The worst thing that you can ever do in a relationship.
You cannot alter or change yourself for anybody. You have to make sure that you are staying true to yourself and you feel comfortable in your own skin and be your own person and have your own agenda. You cannot change or switch up yourself for somebody else just to make somebody else happy.
She lost herself in that
Absolutely
relationship.
not.
Definitely. And you know what? I feel like with Damo specifically, she since she explained in one of her videos. I didn't watch the whole thing because her videos get a little lengthy. Right, and her voice, after anybody's voice annoys me. My own voice annoys me. Sometimes I'm just like, shut up. But
not mine. Listen to my podcast over and over.
I do listen to our podcast a few times. I do.
I have to.
But basically, she had began dating women at a very young age, or like realizing that she had strong feelings for women at an early age. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, I can relate to that. And at one point, she felt like she really loved women more than she loved men. I can relate to that too. Mm-hmm. But I feel like a lot of us are so quick to kind of label ourselves as gay, lesbian, whatever. And I'm just like, I mean, if you all in, you all in. But I just feel like there's a kind of a negative connotation with the LGBTQ community when it comes to being bisexual. Like, why you so greedy? Why do you want both? Why? I'm just a loving person.
Right.
Like, I've never said I'm a person that likes both. I do like one more than the other. Mm-hmm. But I don't even like to put a label on it because people be like, oh, it's a phase, you're what? Like, I just don't, it's just too much.
Yeah.
And with Chrissy, she was just too quick to put the title of lesbian on herself and didn't even allow for herself to live some life before, to see what she genuinely likes, you know?
Yeah, and in that other interview that she did, she referred back to it. She was like, well, yeah, I used to be that same person, like, judgmenting, like, the bisexuals and whatnot, she said that was kind of a form of self-hate because she always knew
that
she liked both. It was
she
more
went
women
from being really masculine
But
to
yeah.
being feminine, and she's a beautiful girl.
Yes.
beautiful.
I was so happy when she started to, like soften up.
and you
Right.
can tell it's genuine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. When she was so masculine, I said something is not sitting right in my spirit because I'm just like, you could tell
Especially
something was
when she
off.
cut her hair.
Yeah,
when she
I was
cut
like-
her hair. Like
She was
you
trying
know
to
how
fight it.
long
I was
your hair
like,
is?
baby, you not a dyke. You ain't got to. You don't even have to force
ain't got-
yourself to do it.
Man.
Don't force yourself. And I hope my intention isn't to offend anybody, but I'm just like, don't force yourself to be anybody that you're not. Because
Especially for somebody
you're
else.
supposed to be with is going to be okay.
She's
Right.
gonna
okay?
love you
Right.
for you.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But as far as like, is it hard to be my own person in relationships? No, I actually think I have a tendency of being too much my own person in a relationship, and that is a fault of mine because I can't let my independence go sometimes.
Yeah, and you shouldn't, as you should not.
I'm not, but at the same time, people like to feel wanted, but I don't like to want for anything, and I don't like to rely on people at all.
And you
And I'm just
shouldn't.
like, I shouldn't, but I should ease up just a tad bit. I ain't got to ease up much.
But fucking what?
You know?
Ease up, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I understand, like, the whole, because people like to feel wanted and all that kind of stuff. But look, if we in a relationship and your ass feel like you need to feel wanted, something ain't right with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, something is not fully, obviously, yes, in a relationship, there should be that, attraction to one another. Yes, I find this person attractive. Yes, I coordinate well with this person. I'm good with this person. But if you want me to want you, there's something in your mix that ain't right.
Right, because I don't like somebody who wants to be up under me 24/7.
Right.
There is nothing more attractive than somebody that got something going for themselves without
They
me.
give you
Right.
space
Without me, because,
Right.
yeah. And I told y'all, I am absolutely fine being by myself. I think I'm a little bit too much, like, I'm okay with it. But it was brought to my attention this week that I'm, like, self-reliant to the point where it may make somebody feel uncomfortable, like I don't want them.
Bye.
But I'm just like, but if you have your own
Next.
things going on, baby, then
Right.
it shouldn't
Right.
it shouldn't matter. But at the same time, I get it. But at the same time, it's just like, I'm not looking for my other half. I'm looking for my other whole.
You know what? You said that. One of my friends was like, she said some deep shit when she first came on the show.
And I
And
say it all the time. I don't want another half.
You want another whole? I was like, damn, that is you. You're looking for their other whole. You're not looking for somebody else to complete you or somebody else to contribute to you. Okay, but not complete you.
Because it's taking me, and it's still taking me. I'm only 20. So imagine me, I'm not even going to lie, for 18 years of my life, I was uncomfortable in the skin that I was in.
Come on.
I always found a flaw within myself. And when I turned 19, or like the last half of 19, I have become so comfortable with myself. Like, I used to be so obsessed with, like, losing weight and putting pressure on myself to be a certain size. And I'm like, my body naturally fluctuates. My weight can go up and down. I can blow up like a blimp, but the next week I may be J-Lo. Okay, maybe not J-Lo.
She may be smashed.
Maybe not J-Lo, but I may not be as, big as I was the last week. It's just something my body naturally does. But I realized, like, the more I have eased up on myself, my weight does not go up as much. It's when I'm stressing it that it goes up. But it's just that it's the pressure you put on yourself. Your body knows when you're not comfortable.
When you're accepting of yourself and you're like, okay, you know what, girl, you good. You look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not like, it's not, because you're okay with yourself. And, and it's like you said, the stress and you being okay with it doesn't allow it to fluctuate.
Right.
Yeah, I fully get that.
So, yeah. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just, I'm learning. I've never been in this situation yet. I've yet to be in a situation where I've had to be a partner. As far as I'm concerned, it's always been Danielle.
Come on.
So, I have to learn. But I
Yes.
have to be with somebody who's willing to, let me learn. I haven't been with
There you
somebody
go.
who's worthy of me learning how to be a partner.
And that's the thing, and you say it all the time. Like,
Facts.
people are not they not built like us, and that's not to exclude anybody. You could be on the same level. We just don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Reach out, send us a DM or something. But like they don't have that type of mindset. People when they go into relationships, they think this person needs to be like just like this for me, or they need to be, what I'm saying, like it's a damn factory, and that they supposed to like just like conform to everything that you want them to be, I guess you could say. Like, but really, in reality, they're people. You know what I'm saying? And people have to go through experiences to learn things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To learn how to be in a relationship, to learn what's right and what's wrong. You have to go through certain things in order for you to know, okay, this is how I'm supposed to be in a relationship. This is how I'm supposed to act. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I'm supposed to carry myself. But if you don't go through those things, you don't know. So people have to be willing to let you learn those experiences. Like you said, you haven't encountered somebody to let you be a partner yet. So you wouldn't know.
Right. And we all go through different things at different times. Nobody has the exact same story. We don't all have the same path of growth.
Right.
So we may grow at different rates. The goal isn't to find somebody who's on the exact same path as you may be. Maybe find someone who complements you, or you can complement them. You complement each other. Because I'm just like, I had to break myself out of that too. Because I'd be like, red flag. I had to learn the difference between a red flag and something that just makes me go,
Go ahead, tell the
That's
difference. Because go ahead. Because you
That's
just
deep.
brought it up.
a red flag is just something that completely disturbs my soul. Like, I know that I do not want somebody with this characteristic. It's just a no-go. It's maybe like, okay, maybe I would not have gone about it like this, or maybe I wouldn't do this, but it works for them. And it's getting done regardless.
Yeah.
So as long as that growth is getting done and it's thorough and it's genuine,
Right.
I can't tell you how to get there as long as you get there.
Right.
And another disclaimer out there, they're not telling you, hey, that person definitely, don't do it. Give everybody a chance. You can give the person a chance, but once they show your true colors, it's time to go.
Hell no, I ain't give you a chance. Fuck, I didn't. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
No,
You see?
definitely, absolutely give people a chance. Yeah,
Right.
you should give people a chance, but don't get
I
everybody
used
a
to
chance.
be Ray Charles to the bullshit, but now my eyes wide open.
I'm weak. Not
And giving
piano.
people
Talking
a
about true
chance.
colors, I was like, I'm colorblind.
Giving people a chance
Can't
is
say.
not putting all the eggs in
Black
one
and
basket,
white.
like you said earlier.
Yeah, do not.
You giving somebody a chance, that don't mean you have to give everything up emotionally, mentally,
Right.
and spiritually.
Come on,
That
Jada.
means you
Come on,
give them a
Jada.
chance.
Right.
She took my point and she brought it back. That's why I like them.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that.
And to bring up kind of like what we were talking about just a moment ago, like when I said that I do have to learn how to maybe step back just one step, not more than one step.
Yeah, I ain't going
on
backwards
my
on it.
independence.
Step
There's nothing
side
wrong
to
with me
side.
being self-reliant and independent.
Nothing.
But sometimes I can get to the point where I am I won't say bossy, but I am very stern in what I want. And sometimes I'm not willing to compromise, but when you're in a relationship and it affects the both of you, I have to realize that I can't bulldoze everybody.
Right. A very good point. A very good point. You do have to learn how to compromise and know, like, okay, yeah, this works for this other person, whatever. But when you find yourself trying to compromise so many times or all the time, something off. You know what I'm saying? If you clashing and you trying to figure out, okay, how does this work? How do we compromise this, whatever? And
That's a red flag.
Yes.
That's not the person for you.
And it's too many times. That's not it.
That's not it.
It's not it. You know, so don't feel like, okay, I always got to compromise. No, it may just be that is not it for you at all. You know what I'm saying? But definitely compromise is something that, you know, because you're two independent people in a situation, in a relationship. So essentially, you guys are like coming together and trying to figure things out as one.
Right.
So of course, you're two different people. You're gonna have different views on different things.
It's two wholes, not two halves.
Right. So it's okay to be, you know, try to to compromise on certain issues and things, but when you're doing it too much or too frequently, then something is wrong, and you need to go back to the drawing board and say, okay, maybe this is not it.
Right.
And it's better to do that than to go through with it and y'all still trying to compromise and figure this shit out, and then it
you
just fall
messing
out.
your core
Right.
values up
Right.
over somebody else.
Right.
Now you're going to go into another relationship like,
Right.
what do I do now?
Right.
You know what?
That's what we're not
don't
trying to do.
I'm not saying compromise who I am or who you are. Don't compromise who
compromise
you
who
are
you
as a
are.
person. Maybe compromise the way you decide to handle certain things within your relationship, I guess, or how you approach different things.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I posted something on my story that I had to pull up because Jada brought up a good point, and I was like, you know what? That sounds like some shit that I said today. You're so big stuck on being goals with somebody else, you lose yourself. What about your personal goals and the things that you would like to accomplish on your own? Pursue those first before looking for somebody else.
Right.
You either get yourself in line or everything will fall out of line, and you will have no choice but to put yourself back together and in line.
Hello, and stop putting so much pressure on yourself to have a boo and be posted
Yes.
up on the gram. I dated somebody for an entire year, didn't post them at all. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it till I want to do it, because once I do it, I know it's gonna be pressure. Like, oh, y'all so cute.
Right.
There's only one.
I'm not really like, you may see me post a gift from somebody I'm dating. Like, oh, thanks, babe. You won't see a picture though. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like for me, I'm already an anxious person, and I don't like any extra pressure to do anything.
Yeah,
and sometimes I put pressure on myself that I don't even realize that I'm doing until later on when I'm about to lose my damn mind.
Yep. There's always one you. Y'all. There. People always gonna be here. People always gonna be here. Go to a party. You're always gonna find somebody, but you're not gonna be happy
go to
until
Pretty Nasty.
You achieve your goals.
You are so annoying.
I am.
But the whole thing on being your own person. In order for it to work, and you said relationships is a hard. In relationships, it's hard to be your own person. In order for it to work, you need to be your own person. You know what I'm saying? You have to be your own individual in order for that relationship to work. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot look for someone else to be whole within yourself. Like you said, you're looking for your other whole, not your other half.
Hello.
So I'm here to tell you firsthand that if you do look for somebody else to be your other, to be a whole,
right,
it will fuck you up. Period.
And it'll ruin. It's just like it's supposed to complement the vision,
right? Because then you become dependent. And when you become dependent on something, then you can't get off of it.
Ooh, that's one D word I'm scared of.
And that's another thing. That's another
dependent.
That's another thing that is highlighted in today's society, like falling in love. Like, I need another piece of me. No,
no,
that's wrong.
Yeah,
you have to be whole first. If you're not wholesome, then how in the world are you supposed to contribute to somebody else?
Right.
Hello, because I can't be shining and you don't have shine.
Right,
we gotta shine together.
A piece of me is missing. No.
I used to want to upgrade you. Now, we need to level up as a couple.
With a breakup, effective breakup, you're actually gaining more than what you're losing.
Oh, my God.
Facts.
Ooh, I never thought about it. An effective breakup.
Yes.
Excuse me.
And it doesn't matter what they go through. I'm talking about you.
Right.
This whole show is about you.
Right.
You have to learn. So once you learn, you're gaining something. You're not losing anything.
Absolutely. And when you become dependent on someone, we become scared to do things on our own. We become scared to accomplish tasks on our own. We think about the other person. Okay, well, can I do this without this? Yes, you can. You can. You can do things on your own.
How are you going to do it if you won't ever hear?
Right. So when that and hopefully not, knock on hard wood, if that relationship ends, then what? You have to be okay and be dependent on your own self.
Yep.
Not anybody else. So I encourage you to do things by yourself. And find out what makes you happy. Spend that time alone to get comfortable with yourself. Allow yourself to get comfortable with yourself. And that whole thing about falling in love.
That's
the main thing you hear. Oh, I lost a piece of me because of this.
I don't want to fall in love. I want to live in love.
Not lose no
Come
piece.
on.
I just thought about that.
I
don't want to fall.
Yes.
I do not want to fall because when I think of falling in love, you ever been falling asleep and it feels like you're falling, you wake up right before you hit the ground?
Right.
I don't want to fall in love.
Right.
I'd rather live in it.
That was exactly my point. Let's
start spreading that.
When somebody said, I love you, I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Do I love you too? I'm just like, I don't know. And then I came to terms with like, yeah, actually I do care about this person a lot. I love you too.
Mm-hmm.
But when you love somebody, you do not allow that person to mistrack you or place you off track of what you were originally doing. You can love and care for somebody, but don't let them distract you.
Right.
They cannot distract you because if they distract you, that's that whole idea of falling in love. You're falling in love. You're like, oh shit, wait a minute, I woke up.
Right. And you're whoever you're with should not allow you to negate or neglect what you had going on prior to them. They should be pushing you when you need that extra push. But I had to learn that the hard way.
It is so hard to figure that out though when you're in it. That whole idea of we don't see things when we're in something, but that person from the outside can see that.
Yeah.
That is hard for that other person to see that too.
Wow, because in my last relationship, I didn't write anything, and I'm a writer. I write everything. I write random thoughts, poems, short stories, doesn't matter. I was working on a whole novel before that relationship. Hadn't worked on it in a year.
Because you became distracted. You fell in love.
I fell in love. I wasn't living it, and I was the only one who fell.
Damn. And won't nobody there to help you get up but you, huh?
But you.
Danielle picked those pieces up.
Right.
Danielle and God.
Right. So that's what we're saying. In the end, it's only you. So you have to figure out how to separate the two. You cannot combine your individual self with that relationship.
And that's where dating multiple people comes in, because through me dating multiple people, I'm able to see who is really paying attention to me. Like with my blog, niggas don't read. So when somebody genuinely hit me up and was just like, you are a hell of a writer. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, you think I'm a hell of a writer? Okay, but and then the next thing is, what did you read? And then I got on the phone with this person. I said something, and they were just like, I know. And I'm like, how'd you know? They was like, I really read your blog.
It's crazy.
Like, oh my God, you paying attention.
Yeah.
Somebody who like believes in me, believes in my dream, knows that. Of course, I want to be a teacher, but baby, if I could wake up and write all day, go to sleep, wake up and write all day again, that's what I want to do.
Those are the qualities right there.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. I ain't here to be no negative Nancy, and I ain't here to knock you. You
about to play devil's advocate.
I am. It's a difference between somebody showing true interest in you and somebody being a fan. Mm-hmm. Somebody just, looking at your content. And somebody just saying, okay, well, I think, because some people are strategic. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They will use ways to get at you, or for you to think to take them serious or whatever, know. So like you saying, what did you learn? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you read my shit, but what you learn, nigga?
Right.
What you take from it?
What you take away? Okay, don't do that.
No, dude.
You're going to have me looking at people sideways.
No. It is, like I said, it's...
Like, are you my fan? Are you my fan?
Yeah, it's...
Are you trying to be my man?
It's like, no.
That's real.
Nah, but people like, you know what? I tuned into your podcast and wow, it was really deep. Thank you. I appreciate it.
What was deep about it?
Yeah,
what did you take
it?
from it?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I got you.
But yes, people enjoy your content all day, but like, you just gotta watch people. You gotta watch people because they open up your eyes.
They don't always have your best interest at heart. They have theirs.
But I'd rather the person tell me, I know they read, than I've dealt with somebody be like, oh yeah, I saw your blog. Dope. What's dope about it? You got a lot of stuff you wrote.
Oh, okay. Get out my damn DMs.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Next.
I'd rather have a fan. And never mind, not even fans. Like, I do not have fans of my blog, but I do have invested readers.
Right, people who...
And I do value those invested readers.
Right.
By the way, I am doing a giveaway.
Lit.
Dang.
Giveaway.
It's supposed to end Thursday, but you know what? When this airs, they'll hear. So you still have until like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Thursday night to enter that giveaway.
Because we probably drop it like 12, something like that.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all.
What?
I'm so super duper lying.
Yeah,
Okay, I think I put on the posted that it ends on the 13th. And what is Thursday? It's Thursday the 14th.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you too little, too late. Never mind, y'all.
I'm weak.
Mm.
Okay, so the whole idea of going back to being ourselves.
Valentine's Day, don't spring that.
You know what? I got it.
I've never.
I got it because
celebrated it.
We all. I got it
with anyone other than my mama in my kindergarten class.
I got it. That's it.
What you got?
I'm just saying I got it. The whole Valentine's Day, the whole thing. I'm about to switch up the concept.
Uh-oh.
You're like, damn.
Okay.
Whoa.
Let me get my skinny pop.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
actually, that popcorn good as hell. Try the white cheddar.
Try the white cheddar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this whole idea of being our own person, and for my people that are in relationships, we're not saying that we're not trying to just be like, oh wait, are they throwing shade, this and me? No, we just saying make sure that you are your full individual self and that you are complimenting that person. Not even complimenting. You're being an addition to that person, because being in a relationship is not a need. It's something extra. It's a plus. Mm-hmm. So, when you take alone time to yourself, it allows you to reflect on who you are, where you are, where you want to be. Yes, absolutely. It's about letting your guard down and giving yourself permission to stop telling yourself lies, because we all do it. We all tell ourselves lies, but you got to be real with yourself. Be real. We need to tell ourselves things that we need to hear. And you sound crazy, but you got to think about it. You're all one person, so you're going to be talking to yourself. It sound weird. You know what I'm saying? But you have to have that alone time for yourself. You need it, especially when you're in a relationship. You need it. It's about acknowledging fears and how you limit yourself, your self-beliefs, your obstacles, things that you need to face, things that you need to overcome in life. When you're alone, you allow for yourself to be in a better relationship with another individual, because it allows time for you to think. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. It does.
So definitely value your alone time in a relationship. As much as you be like, oh, I don't want to be away from my babe, let their ass go for a couple hours.
I don't know how people do that, baby, because I'm trying to figure out. I just have to be alone to get myself together mentally sometimes.
Right. That was me. All up under your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
really?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
can't imagine that.
Yeah.
Me?
I cannot imagine you up somebody's
you can't?
ass. He was.
You can't?
Y'all, this was
Jay, don't do me.
This was BD before Danielle.
Yo.
No, it wasn't nothing like out of the ordinary.
What was it, Jada? You was outside looking in. What was it? What was it?
They were both in it. And they were strongly in it. That was one of the factors that kind of messed them up in a way. This is one girl from the outside looking in.
Mm-hmm.
Like they both were very passionate about each other.
Okay.
So any little particular thing, they were ready to go at it.
Oh.
So they were under each other 24/7. And when something went slightly left, it was like fight night, round 3.
I'm so weak. Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
I feel that though. I'm a passionate person. I believe in beating women.
I believe in beating women.
I'm just joking. I am just
I believe in
joking.
beating
I'm
women.
so sorry.
I believe in beating asses.
Have you ever dealt with a fucking Leo? Oh,
Rawr.
I'm so rawr.
Virgo.
No, but she definitely...
Let them Leos and Virgos go.
She definitely, you know, and I like to keep it real. You know, that's 100%. Jada definitely put me out there and exposed me. But, you know, she's right. You know, I'm very, very passionate, and I'm very firm, and you know, I like things a certain way. And like I said, I was very invested in the relationship, so invested that I lost myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thankful for it. I really am. When I tell you this damn breakup was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life, it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Call me a palm tree because I'm shading that. But anyway, it's
I'm
no shade. I know it because it's like
that's what it
I
is.
think because when me and you really, really met, you were just coming out of that situation and it was fresh, and it was like, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. It's not Hove, but you know the song. Like, but yeah, it's just like
that was so.
Let me
Allow
reintroduce
me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Hope. But yeah.
So like I said, that relationship, you know, that was, you know, the best thing that ever happened to me because I love who I'm becoming.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
And we should never stop becoming.
Ever.
That's why I was telling you, like with a breakup, that, you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to gain. It's supposed to be good for you,
right? Because when a breakup takes place. And depending on where you are in that relationship, like I said, that's the whole idea of being, you know, your own self. You know, you can let it affect you, or you can be like all into the relationship and it affects your personal side of things, but you have to know how to divide it. But what happened with me is I was all in. I took my personal side, my side of me being an individual myself, and I put that all into the relationship. Mm-hmm. So when that relationship ended, it was like, damn, where do I go? What happens next? So when the breakup took place, it was like, okay, now you need to rebuild yourself. But I'm the type of person, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to come back 10 times stronger.
As you should.
And it's going to be crazy. This shit is going to be crazy.
And he only getting started.
And I'm only just getting started, and this is what is making niggas mad. Mm-hmm. You mad.
Big mad.
You big mad. You mad. It's okay. You mad.
I'm about to be your Offset with the ad lib.
You know, like, it's okay.
Okay.
So, and I need to go somewhere.
I didn't realize how out of whack everything was until things fell apart.
Till you reclaimed your time.
Right. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, nigga, you need.
That's for a different day. But I have a question.
That's
for a different discussion.
Girl.
What made you walk away?
It was. We both came to each other and was like, this ain't it.
Okay.
Because it's too many times.
Mutual.
Yeah, it was mutual. Mm-hmm. But in that time, in that process, I was like, is it mutual or is it more on his side? Mm-hmm. More on his side because
he wasn't willing to put in the work that was going to take.
Not even he wasn't willing to put in the work. It was like, because I guess he presented it, you know? Oh. And I was like, yeah, you right.
So he brought it up first. In a sense, not necessarily, but in a sense, he did.
He did. He to want to physically say it.
Okay.
I knew it needed to happen.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had already prepped and planned for this to happen. because it was something that was sitting in my gut. It was like, no, this ain't it. You can't be clashing with this person like this 24/7. You're not. And the reason why it did not work, again, I'm going back to this individual thing. I put my individual in the personal and then the relationship side of it. It wasn't like, okay, I'm going about my business and I'm doing what I need to do.
Okay.
I'm going about my business, and I'm still worried about what the other person is doing. No, you need to be on your own shit, doing your own thing. What are you doing for you? What are you, are you good fully by yourself?
Right.
And I didn't have that. I didn't understand that. And that whole idea of self-love and loving yourself and all of that, no.
Yeah, never put your individuality to the side.
And
I've done the same.
I've learned that.
Because it's hell coming back. And
And
then you have to figure, it's just like coming out the womb again. Like, who am I?
Right. And that's the whole thing of it being, you being like broken. Now you got to pick up these pieces like, okay, who the hell am I? Do I love myself? And you have to figure that shit out. And like I said, I'm so thankful for that breakup.
Oh my God, this is the best show we've recorded.
I
thus
told
far.
you that before
You
I
spoke
recorded
it
this
into
damn
existence.
show.
I ain't gonna tell him he right.
Yo, before I recorded this show,
I
I
ain't gonna
said,
tell him that he right.
I said this is gonna be the best show.
That's niggas' problems, huh?
This is gonna be the best show there is, and I'm claiming it and I'm speaking into existence, and I knew it was. I knew it was.
You called it.
I called it. I said it.
You was right.
I said it.
I say that very loosely with an arrow.
I'm so.
He was.
so much character.
It was so much personality. I know. I wish I could see my facial features. So, I mean, not my features, my expressions.
All right, let me hit these last 3 points before we get into this last thing.
Okay.
So, again, about being in a relationship, it's all about bettering yourself when you are alone. It's healthy and very so much needed, especially for relationships, to be by yourself and be alone. Right? You have to be willing to set healthy boundaries for a relationship in order for it to be successful. Giving each other time and space to be each other's person is one of them. You have to set healthy boundaries in order for your relationship to work. Period. I feel like I'm damn Oprah. I done went through one breakup and now I'm Oprah and I'm
Not
I'm schooling
Oprah.
people now.
Oprah or Stedman?
I have no idea.
Just joking.
I'm excited for you to go past this and like,
Girl,
actually like go to it through another relationship.
hell
and
no,
how
I don't want that shit.
No, I'm just saying like it's gonna be really cool seeing like how differently you handle things. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah. I'm excited, and not even for the whole like relationship aspect. You
Right,
know,
not even
when
that.
that comes.
When it
you know,
comes,
whenever.
I'm not saying
But I'm
next
so
week.
I'm weak. I'm so excited for myself. Like I'm just like, yo, this feels good. Like I found it. I discovered it. You know, like goddamn, sign me
Just
up
like
for
we
Discovery Channel. You
Just
know,
like we said last night, you've done the work. Like it takes work.
Yes.
A lot of people are not where that is.
Right.
Sitting down 2 months and being like, what is wrong with me? Like a lot
Right.
of people are not, for a long time, they're not going to be able to do that.
Right. It is a lot.
Yep.
If you don't allow for each other to take separate time, you know, for two individuals to take separate time for each other, your relationship then becomes jaded, and you become tired of one another, and you start to lack interest. And once you start to lack interest, not even starting to lack interest. If your relationship becomes jaded, then you start going head to head with each other.
This is true.
You start butting heads, and you know conflict starts happening, whatever, and then the relationship eventually falls out. You have to take time and separate yourself, and give you that you time to be okay. But that's it. I'm done. I'm done on my spill, my little rant. I'm done. I didn't school y'all today. Somebody cut
Not
me.
school us.
Yes, I didn't write me a check.
First of all, I done gave y'all 2 gems, okay?
2 gems.
I told you not to fall in love, but to
2
live in love.
gems.
What
You
was the
right.
other thing?
I don't know, but you've been schooling.
You
been
have
schooling
The other
too.
thing,
Yeah.
I don't want another half. I want another whole.
Come on.
So
2
if you ain't
holes.
take anything else
Trademark
away
it.
from this podcast, what are we calling them? Children?
No. We have not established that.
Okay, fine. But if you're listening to this podcast, if you don't take anything else
What are we
away,
calling them?
don't fall in love. Live in love.
Yes.
Don't look for your other half. Look for another hole.
Yes.
Look for another hole.
You did that. I completely agree.
You're gaining something. You're not losing nothing.
I'm going to trademark that shit, so don't put it nowhere else.
Go ahead and do it.
Put the nigga to the side. It's not a loss. It's a win.
Whoa, come on.
What was it?
What was it?
Oh, I missed
It's a
you saying
win.
that.
What was it? All right.
All right.
Go ahead and get it. Millen
All
Report.
right, we're doing this Melon Report. It's on this girl named Nisha Charles. She's great. She's amazing. I just saw the news story on her. We all listen to artists like Beyonce, Cardi B, and Meek Mill. And if you ever wonder who brings your favorite songs together, it is figures like Nisha Charles. Nisha Charles is a 21-year-old African-American female producer and songwriter. She started producing and making her own beats when she was 12, and after high school, she graduated from New York. Well, not graduated. She went to New York University for production. While she was there, her manager got her in contact with some of the record label execs from RCA Records, and the rest was history. Now her co-workers are people like Murder Beats and Cardo, and they produce different songs for Drake and whatnot. Cardo, I think he did God's Plan. So yeah, that's pretty cool. She's the songwriter of major Billboard hits like Ring by Cardi B, and she's also written and produced a couple of songs for Beyonce and Jay-Z on the Carter's album.
Okay.
ABC News asked her about her Billboard plaques and her success, and she stated that I just want to be an example for women that they can make it in this career field even though it's male-dominated. So, what do you guys have to say about that?
Your friends, better than your friends, yeah.
Oh, that is my shit every day of the week.
Nah, but she's doing it, and making them coins, especially
She
working
is.
for, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Cardi B, Ring. She got a whole bunch of hits. So,
Yes.
But I mean, I'm giving this young lady her credit, but we can't forget about Candy.
yes.
Oh, no, we can't.
Candy Burris.
Yeah.
We can't.
We can't. Like, she been doing this for a while now. She even wrote songs
She
for
basically made
Ariana
Destiny's
Grande.
Child.
Right.
She made Destiny's
Them
Child.
and so many others. She even wrote for Ariana Grande's
Yeah.
album. But my favorite songwriter to this day, not to take away from this young lady, but I love so many songs written by Neo.
Yes.
He has written
Neo
a lot of
and The
songs,
Dream.
too. So it would be awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
It would be awesome if she got to work with those two.
Yeah, I think.
Oh my God, they make her a beast. She probably a beast now.
Her
but-
songwriting is really good, but like the thing that made me want to write the piece on this, there's not a lot of female producers out there. And
Yeah,
she be
not
making,
producers. They write, but they
she
don't
be
produce.
making beats.
You
like
okay?
beats.
Yes.
Oh, she a monster.
So
on
if
the
you
board,
making
huh?
beats and you're a female, you're black, like you don't see that.
Right, you don't see
that
a lot
often.
of female
The
producers.
Melanin Report
Yeah.
goes to you.
That's
young
the reason
lady.
why I did the Melon Report on her. I mean, yeah, songwriter. There's a lot of black songwriters out there, but she making
You
beats
got her social
too.
media?
Yeah, I just got it today.
You got to tag her when this is
Yeah.
posted. I'm going to follow her. I'm
Yeah.
going to give her my little follow over there.
Hey, come on with it.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, she
Damn.
dropped out
If
of
nobody-
school last semester, so now she's a full-time producer and songwriter.
I'm trying to drop this book and drop out too. So
Don't do it.
you said don't do
Don't
it.
do it.
Let me
Don't
blow
do
up
it.
and I'm out.
Shoot, I
Still
would have
get
been
the
gone
education.
too. Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy, Platinum.
Oh,
I don't have to go back to school.
Oh yeah, that album was my. You know what? We can even see which songs from our. If you got Apple Music or
Yeah.
in general, if you bought the album or streamed it on Apple Music or whatever, you can see where like the lyric at the end of the lyrics, it'll tell you who wrote it.
Yeah.
So we can see which one
And I
she
didn't
helped
put
with.
that in there either. The City Girl song with 21 Savage on his album, she wrote on that too.
Damn.
So yeah, she's getting up there.
Okay,
I'm making money.
that's where the real money is, though.
That's where the money
That's
is.
where a lot of the real money is.
I feel
She can
that.
produce and write.
Produce and write.
Oh, she's a movement by herself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you only 21. In the 5 years. And she said a lot of people has been like prompting her to like make her own music and like actually be like a singer or whatnot.
artist, mhm.
But I mean, don't rush her. Don't rush me. If I want to stay in the background and make the coin, I'm gonna do that.
Right.
Until I'm ready.
Hello.
But hey,
Mm.
Melanin Report.
And shout out to you, girl. All right, so let's get into our last segment. Come on, advise.
Advised by T&J featuring D. I'm gonna keep saying that.
She gonna keep saying it.
Featuring D. like
Okay, so we ready? All right, so it goes. Hey guys, I would just want to say that I love your show and you all should keep up the good work. Thank you. So I've recently been talking to this guy on campus and things have been going great. Recently, his fraternity hosted an event and I went with a few friends. He was well aware that I would be there and even told me that he was happy I was coming and couldn't wait to see me. When I got to the event, there was a lot going on, but after an hour or so, things calmed down. He kept walking past me and looking in my general direction, but he didn't part his lips to speak to me. When I mentioned it, he kind of brushed me off, and I'm wondering if I should be upset or not.
Cut them off, sis.
You think
Period.
so? We need an explanation behind that.
Okay, I got it. He ain't speak to your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, you should, acknowledge I'm there.
Right.
Hi, nigga. You know, you see me.
And just because he speaks doesn't mean that everybody is going to know that you guys have been talking. Like, what's so wrong with speaking? People so rude. Like, you're so ill-mannered.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you and this person are getting serious to the point where you feel like you may be dating soon or you want to date each other, he needs to understand that is just like, I feel like that's the basis of respect right there. It's not that hard to part your lips and say hello and acknowledge that I'm standing right here.
Right.
But baby girl, you reacted a little better than me. You know what? No, I probably wouldn't have showed my ass in public either, but
no, and
had I got them alone,
and that's that thing that I was talking about.
A Kool-Aid picture up their head,
right?
Just disrespectful.
This is the thing I was talking about earlier. Losing your cool. Why show your ass for somebody who?
You know, I did just say earlier to keep you cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I don't need to do all that. I don't need to show my ass for you. You're not even worth me showing my ass.
Yeah. So when they feel like when he feel like he finally has the time to speak, don't you part your lips.
Right.
That ain't even petty. I need you to give him that same energy.
Right, and know that, you know, I'm worth you speaking to me too. And now if you feel like you can't speak to me in front of people, then I don't need to speak to you at all.
Right. I have a list of eligible bachelors if you want them, sis. Let me know what your type is.
Thank you, next.
We can do matchmaking.
Thank you, next.
No, I would actually like to do matchmaker.
Really?
I would like to do matchmaker.
Yes. Oh, yeah, you remember I told you I got their 3-year anniversary's coming up.
What 3-year
I got these people together during our senior year. We went away for a competition, and then it was like, he was like, oh, she's so cute. I was like, DeAndre. And then I put them together 3 years.
Oh,
but did you put them together or did you just introduce?
Like, no, I put them together.
I'm going to get you because
she was scared.
Really?
Yes, she was scared to talk to him.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe we should do some
It's a lot of little things, you know, that I want to do that we gonna
I think we would be naturals at that.
Yeah.
I think with all three of us combined.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That's one thing that'll go.
We
good.
the next marriage boot camp, but we black.
Come on.
All right.
I won't be at
young,
boot
black,
camp,
and gifted.
but I won't be at the boot camp. But yeah.
You think we'll be able to fix somebody's life?
Can y'all fix mine first?
You know what? I'm working on mine right now, and I'm doing some miracles right now. So maybe eventually down the road,
somebody fix my dating life. It's in shambles.
Fix my life,
because I'm just not with the bullshit.
You know what? And I just yep. There we go. Just don't.
All right, we gonna start with the marriage boot camp first.
Marriage boot camp. Ain't never one of us been in the marriage. We want to do a marriage boot
right,
camp.
I'm saying though.
Relationship boot camp.
Okay.
Okay, we can do that.
I would rather matchmake first.
All right.
I'll just, you know what? I'll go along with whatever you guys want to do.
Not going along.
We'll take a majority vote on that one.
Yeah, but my end goal, my advice would be, you know, just do you. Don't worry about that person. There are so many people out here, and it's ridiculous how many people there are. There might not be a lot of people in that physical state that you are in right there, but there are so many people.
And you probably fine too.
Right.
And on this campus, there's not a lot of fine Greeks anyway.
Oh.
Hello.
It's a couple, but it's not a lot.
It's very slim to none.
Not glorify them.
Slim to
On
none.
this campus. Who gonna check me, boo?
Don't check me, boo.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah, you probably fine too, girl. Girl, next. They say thank you next.
Thank you next.
Yeah.
But that wraps up another episode of T&J's Child's Play. Please let us know what you thought of this podcast. I told you this is going to be the hottest damn show that we did, and I called it, and here it is. Make sure you guys follow us on our social medias, and truly, let us know what you guys thought of the show. Send us a DM, talk to us on Twitter, talk to us on Instagram. We all there. And let us know what you guys want to hear, what y'all want to talk about, what y'all want to see, because we here for y'all. We here to support y'all in y'all daily lives and, you know, give y'all some bomb advice and all of that good stuff. But that's all I got.
At T&J's Child's Play, Instagram, hit us up. Yeah. DM, anything, whatever you want. Come on. Motivation, anything. Inspiration, anything. Hit us up.
But that's all I got.
All right. Talk to you guys next week.
All right. See you next Thursday. We hope you enjoyed our podcast.
We're here every Thursday with some new
If you have something to say it to my face.
Or let us know on Instagram and Twitter at T&J's Child's Play.
Make sure you're subscribed to get notified about our podcast.